Crazy stuff happen in threes. Good morning, happy Saturday. Welcome back to the vlog. Well, happy Christmas Eve to everyone. I hope you're doing well and your day is going well. I hope you got your shopping out the way. Me, not so much. I have one last minute thing I need to do, but hopefully it won't be too chaotic. So this is the vlog that talks about my weekly update, what's going on with me for the week, how things went, and blah, blah, blah. So the beginning of the week was really, really good. Yeah, we had this snow and the craziness, but I managed to get in some workouts and I started really drilling in, doing some home workouts, so that was really helpful. Let's see, on Thursday, Seattle was due for some really treacherous weather, an ice storm. Now, mind you, I have no idea what an ice storm is, never been in one. So Thursday when we left, I was actually thinking, okay, we're going to miss the ice storm. We left about, I want to say 2 o'clock or something like that. We got into Oregon, and lo and behold, here comes that ice storm. Looking at the weather report, I thought it was just isolated to Seattle, but no. So that was the first part of our trip, the ice storm. It was raining ice. So it was a crap show. It was truly a crap show. We couldn't see anything because the windshields within seconds kept freezing over. We had to actually go to like a gas station. We kept pulling over to clean the windshield because it was just freezing. You couldn't see a thing. Windshield wipers, nothing. We got some stuff to spray on our windshield to help a de-icer. That helped, but the roads were slicker than snot. Cars and semi-trucks strode everywhere over I-5. Literally. I mean, literally, no joke. We passed by several places where semis were turned and flipped over, accidents in a ditch, blocking all the lanes in I-5. Cars, the same thing. We turned on our GPS, Google. It had us to get off and go a back street. The back street was littered with cars stuck because of the ice. We felt bad because one guy was just waving people down, and we kind of stopped, and he was asking, like, can you help me? Can you pull us out? And we were thinking we should try, but then we thought once we started driving closer, we started slipping, and it was like, we can't risk, getting stuck. And we kept going on. We were going no faster, probably than maybe 15, at best, maybe 20 miles an hour for hours. It went for hours through Oregon. It was insane. When I say crazy, I've never been through anything like this. That ice was just, it was nonstop. That rain, ice was just nonstop. To see stuff like, I have never seen anything like that. Like I said, I've never been in an ice storm. I've never seen so many semis disabled by the ice and cars. It was just amazing. It was crazy. I've never seen anything quite like that. So, it was scary, but we got through that part. The tail end of Oregon, getting into California, we ran into what I'm only going to label as London fog. Yeah, that went for hours. And mind you, we do have fog lights in our truck. That wasn't working, doing anything. The high beams wasn't doing anything. That fog was so thick you could barely see past the end of the truck. It was just amazing. Okay. Um, we get into California, parts of California. It's a shit show. Again, Google is telling us don't go to 10, don't use this freeway, go this freeway. We were going in circles for one point because Google kept saying, no, don't do this. There's an accident, there's construction, there's this, there's that. So we we spent a good part of probably 2.5 hours or more with Google rerouting us all over the place. So, different intersections. I mean, not intersections, but freeways. It was a shit show. It really was. Okay, so two things. The third thing, things happen in threes. Yeah, crazy stuff happen in threes. So we finally get where Google is saying, okay, take 138 and then hit, I can't remember the other freeway. So we were going to 138, getting ready to get on the intersection for the other one. The truck died right there in the intersection, right there. Luckily, we were able to coast over to the side. Our truck died. Um, you guys, when I tell you it, I felt almost like crying. It was crazy. It was so freaking crazy, and we could not believe it. So we had to call AAA, and as you know, I live in Washington State, so we're calling the number on the back of our card. They have to keep trying to transfer us to the California AAA because that's where we are. We're kind of like San Bernardino County. We kept getting cut off and having to call again. It was frustrating. Um, we were probably there for a good hour and a half or more, but we finally got a tow truck, and we brought our truck back to the mother-in-law's. We're going to figure it out what's going on with the truck. So, like I said, things happen in threes. Ice storm, all that fog, and now the truck. So that's how our, before Christmas is happening. Is it horrible? Yes, it is freaking horrible. It's a disaster, but I realize there are people going through worse than what we had to go through, or just their life is just going through a whole lot worse. So our tentative game plan for that, um, try to get the truck to a shop, figure out what's going on, get it repaired if it's not too expensive, because that's a 2006 truck. Okay, it's old. It's not a young truck, but it's a good truck. It's a good sturdy truck. Like I said, if it's not too expensive, to get it repaired. If it's too expensive, the thought is, um, first thought thought, well, we can fly back home, and but we have the dog, and he's never been crated before, and we just like, nah, no, let's not do that. We thought, okay, well, next option, rent a car and see if they will allow us to have a dog in it, or if we had to pay extra or whatever, and drive back if we can't get the truck fixed and worry about getting another truck. Looking up, deals and blah blah blah, because we have three cars. It's not like, oh, we're gonna get back and it's gonna just be bad. There's already two cars still sitting there at our house. The good part, that work fine, perfectly. So that was our week. Like I said, recap, the beginning of the week was fine. We still had snow. It was cold. I wasn't able to get out the way I wanted to, but it was all right. We had everything that we needed. I did home workouts. I really dialed in that home workout, and really got some good workouts in. Um, but the drive was less than perfect. I don't know. I don't know. I guess send us good thoughts, because we like our truck. It's a really good sturdy truck. I mean, it's old, yes. We need to upgrade probably, but Um, we're hoping to be able to get it fixed. Again, if not, we're not going to just be like, oh my God, this is the end of the freaking world. And um, we'll deal with it. We'll do what we have to do. You know, you always do that. Stuff happens. Crap happens all the time. And you just have to work through it. You have to work through it. And I keep in the back of my head, even though I was thinking that was a horrific drive and a horrific day for us, there are people who have it even worse. And I have to be mindful of that and just be thankful. You know, it wasn't, we didn't get into an accident because we could have. It was severely treacherous. Those streets were treacherous and semis were just strewn everywhere, cars everywhere. It could easily be one of us in an accident. So I have to be really, you know, count my blessings in that way. At least we're here. My daughter's gonna come pick me up. I get to see my grandbaby. That's a bright light in all of this for me. So yeah, well, we are gonna get it figured out. I think what I'm going to do is figure out my breakfast. I did bring a little stuff. I think I have some hot cereal. I want to get some coffee. What else? What else? I think that's it. I think that I will end this with showing you what my first meal looks like. So give me a second. I'll pull it together and we'll end it on that note. And maybe later on, if my daughter agrees to it, we'll look at the little baby. She is so cute. She just turned 2 months, you guys. Oh my God. And she's so chubby. Those cheeks are just so chubby and cute. And I can't wait to see her. But let me put breakfast together. I'll show you that. And that will be how we end this video. I don't want it to be too long, but I wanted to give you the update and to tell you guys Merry Christmas. I hope you have a wonderful holiday, that you're spending it with friends and loved ones, family, and that you have all your needs are met. All your needs are met. You may not have every single thing you want, but your basic needs are met. So let me get my breakfast and I'll be right back. Okay, here is, I'm starting breakfast. My mother-in-law will have some of the sausage. Right here is some eggs with some seasoning in it. Once the sausage is done, we're going to dump the eggs in. Okay, here it is, my breakfast. And this is what I'm going to sign off with. I hope you guys are having a wonderful Christmas Eve. And you're having a fun breakfast to go with it. So I will be checking in a little bit later.